Hi Macpackers, one of the most important skills in the game is marking. I'm going to run you through a few different types in the marks in the game. It's a skill where you can take your teammate's kick without touching the ground. Remember, in both chest marks and overhead marks, it's important to keep your eye on the ball as long as you can. First of all, chest marking. As I said before, the most important things are keeping your eye on the ball at all times, right until it hits your chest, and the other thing is timing. So being able to bring your hands in and capture the ball in on your chest as it arrives in that area. So here's a demonstration. So making sure you keep your eye on the ball and bringing your hands in at the right time. Always tracking the ball in conditions where it might be windy, it might be wet. It's really important to keep your eye on the ball at all times. Now for overhead marking. Same concept applies. We've got to keep our eye on the ball at all times right until it hits the hand. Hand positioning is really important also. So I like to create a V with my thumbs and keep my hands nice and soft in preparation for the ball hitting my hands. Here's a bit of an example in some pretty tough conditions of how to overhead mark. Yeah. As I said before, it's the same as the chest mark. It's crucial to keep your eye on the ball in tough conditions. It's a really important thing to be able to do when taking an overhead mark. The overhead mark also helps you keep your opponent away from the ball. Getting your arms out, fully stretched, and taking it at the highest point or out in front as far as you can is also helps you with your opponent and trying to beat him as well. That's another little valuable tip. There you go, Macpackers. There's two different types of marks. Remember, keep practicing, and if you're having any troubles, don't be afraid to write in and I'll respond back to you. Make sure you tune in next week where Pendles will take us for handballing.